And we're back on the Fowler Show. Remember, you could always get more of the Fowler Show by checking out our YouTube page, www.youtube.com/Fowler Show. In the news for you tonight, I gotta tell you, the Westboro Baptist Church, they never cease to amaze me with their peculiar sense of ignorance. Yes, peculiar sense of ignorance. And they're back at it again. The Bible has one thing to say about people like the Westboro Baptist Church: you reap what you sow. And in this case, they're definitely reaping. Here is the story for you. So, most folks out there, commonsensical people, know the Westboro Baptist Church is, I don't really know what they are. I don't know what they believe and I don't know who they pray to, but it's definitely not the Jesus that normal people pray to. And after the Oklahoma tragedy, the tornado that happened there that killed a couple and decimated a whole town, this is what the Westboro Baptist Church put out on Twitter. They said that that humanity is being punished for public support for Jason Collins, the NBA player who recently came out as being gay. So in my mind, I say to myself, humanity is being punished because a random black man says, I'm gay. And people say, okay, you're gay. It doesn't really make much sense, does it? Yeah, exactly. Because nothing the Westboro Baptist Church does makes any sense. Because they believe that humanity is being punished because gay people are roaming the earth. But my question that I asked to them, right? And this is, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I just want to make this very clear. Because I hate people that play this religious game when they want to play it, and then they choose not to play it when they don't want to play it. But if you read the Bible pretty carefully, and I read the Bible, I know what it says. Jesus spends more of his time criticizing the Pharisees, and for those who know anything about Bible times, the Pharisees were the religious of the religious of the religious, right? They're the most religious. And if you look at all the writing in red, he spends more time criticizing the religious of the religious of the religious for their crazy ways and their hypocrisy and their judgment than he does criticizing the prostitute, criticizing the thief, criticizing the blind man. You see where I'm going? Criticizing the tax collector. You see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going? If Jesus was around today, I guarantee you this one thing. The Westboro Baptist Church would be his number. He would criticize them so much his head would probably explode. Either way, it does not matter because like the Bible says, you reap what you sow, and the Westboro Baptist Church surely reaped it. Thanks to some hacktivists, which are hackers that are activists, obviously. The Westboro Baptist Church created a website, GodHatesOklahoma.com, and it was hacked. And on the hacking page, it pretty much said on the 8th day, God created hackers. And it rerouted you to a page to donate to the tragedy of Oklahoma. And if you haven't done so already, you should think about giving to the Red Cross or any tragedy that affects the victims, that helps the victims in Oklahoma. But either way, what the Westboro Baptist Church did, they reaped what they sowed. And hopefully they learned a lesson from this. I doubt they will because maniacs never learn. And you know what they say about, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again expecting a different result. So clearly they haven't learned. Either way, this is good news for those of us who believe that humanity is always good and not crazy from the Westboro Baptist Church.